Oh, Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. We're having a lot of synchronicities. We're entering the fifth dimension right now. Oh, yeah. We see the 55 in the Schumann resonance. You could hit the 555 in the chat right now if you're ready to hit into the fifth dimension. Yeah, we have a lot of synchronicities and signs that are happening right now. And the energy is very palpable. What happened at 3 a.m.? Does anyone know what happened at 3 a.m.? Because I sure would like to know. What happened at 3 a.m., Light Warriors? Now, we have a lot to discuss today. We're going to be talking about the energy themes. What happened at 3 a.m.? The power of just showing up every day, because not every day is going to be perfect. Not every day is going to be smooth sailing. And we're in a time period right now. It is totally not smooth sailing. But there is a very powerful message in the vibration of resiliency. And that's where we're headed to right now. We're settling into our new power. And we're seeing synchronicities. We could see them in the Schumann resonance. We could see them as we walk about the city. It's very interesting how it's all coming into play, but your fire is rising right now. And sometimes we're forced to go deep within ourselves because ain't no one out there gonna save you, kid. Yeah, you're gonna have to come to terms with yourself. And when that fire is festering inside of you, it's rising up. And in the end, you're changing and you're becoming a better version of yourself. And the energies are supporting that right now. We gave everyone enough time to get on this world famous live stream. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support. Could you kindly smash the like button or gently tap the like button? It helps others find this message. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. If you hit the bell and the all, you will get a notification on your phone. And you could even, if you really like this content, set an alarm on your phone knowing that we will be on at 9 a.m. Eastern time every single day with a new message. If you like this work and you would like to join the family on the Zoom meetings we have on Patreon. You could join Patreon for more content. The link is in the description. I'm absolutely grateful for all of your support at this time. We have Telegram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Rumble. You could join the Our Everyday Lives family on all platforms. And I'm very grateful for all the support. There's a link at the pinned comment. Schumann resonance has hit divinely power 55. Yesterday we had a lot of synchronicities. You could have synchronicities in your everyday life, and you could actually feel the fire rising inside of you. One of the things that we have to remember at this time, I know we can't see it. If you can't see how deep the bottom of the water is, can I touch the bottom? When you can't see it, when you can't see the finish line, it's very scary. You're entering the unknown. You're entering uncharted waters. You have to remember that things happen energetically before they happen physically. And that's why the Schumann resonance plays a very important role at this time. When we see these energies, you say, oh, it is happening, it's happening energetically, and then it manifests or materializes in the physical a little after that. We have the synchronicities. We have the 555, the fifth dimension. The gateway to the fifth dimension is open right now. You could hit the 555 in the chat right now as everything's falling over. Yeah, it's literally happening, and you're settling into your new power. And it can be very overwhelming to deal with all this power. And that's why you have to, we get it a little bit at a time. As we're really focused to go inside of us, there might not be anything outside of you to have any energy from. You could have your energy stifled away. You have to constantly find a way to recharge yourself. Your money could be drained every single day. All of a sudden, there's no money coming in. Your money could be drained every single day. Your energy could be drained every single day. You could be attacked by people. and you're trying to connect with people, and God puts you in isolation. If you're new to the channel, we talk about ascension isolation. And there could be a time period in your life where you're really upgrading your vibrational frequency. And all of a sudden, you're too powerful for people and there's no one around you. This is part of the journey. Don't be upset if you are in a period of isolation. Full video on the channel page. You could literally type in Ascension Isolation, Our Everyday Lives, and that video will pop up. You know, I shared about that. So many people feel this. Are you going through a period of isolation? Have you gone through these periods of isolation? When you come out of the isolation, I like to share about Rocky. Remember when he had his biggest opponent of all, he learned the lessons from his past. You know, Rocky was to fight Clubber Lang. And he was hot dogging it, he was showboating it. And he wanted all the limelight. And then he got crushed by Clubber Lang. Apollo taught him that you have to go down into the dungeon and start training. So later on his journey, when Rocky had to fight Drago to avenge Apollo's death in the ring, he literally went into the deepest isolation. He went to Russia to train in the cold in a cabin and ran up the mountain. And he just had, a couple of friends with him. And that was it. He was isolated from the world. And, you could actually take that as a lesson. Look at Rocky 3 and how he was showboating with all the people watching him train. And then he got crushed. And then when he trained in isolation in the cold, uncomfortable, he came out of that bigger and stronger than ever before. He was able to topple the giant of Drago. So that's really something that you have to realize when you say, oh, why am I in isolation? You could look at any trainer, any athlete, any fighter. A lot of times they will go into isolation before the big match. And that's kind of what we could be going through right now. And it is a very crazy time period right now. So I woke up at 3 a.m. last night, could not go back to sleep. What happened at 3 a.m., Light Warriors? I don't know. But I woke up with a burst of energy, and I was just stirring around, just trying to go back. I gotta get some rest. I gotta get on the live stream. I gotta get 9 a.m. Eastern time. Please hit the like button right now. Got to get ready every single rising. So I'm up for 2 hours. I wake up at 3 a.m. I'm up for 2 hours. And so then when the alarm gets up, I can't get up at 7. So I actually share about beating the alarm. So I don't know. I kind of did beat the alarm, but I didn't beat the alarm today. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. You could be sleeping and you have an alarm set, and some days you wake up maybe 20 minutes before the alarm. I beat the alarm, You're feeling good. You're ready to go. And sometimes that alarm hits and you just can't get up. But I beat the alarm a little bit too early last night, and then I fell back to sleep, and then I totally couldn't get up. So this chaotic energy, we want everything organized. We want things to flow in order. And it's not really happening like that right now. Oh, I'm supposed to get up at the 7 o'clock hour, not the 3 o'clock hour, right? So these things are happening, and there's nothing we could actually do about it. If you have, did you wake up at 3 a.m. last night? You could let us know in the comments. But when you are experiencing something like that, and you say, "Oh, you know what? I feel this energy. I can't go back to sleep." It's a palpable energy, and there's no denying it. And a lot of what we're going through right now is to make things undeniable, because there has been a lot of confusion, and we're going through a lot of change. Energy is the ability to cause change. We could detect energy's presence by noticing the change. So when we notice the change, you can notice the change at 3 a.m. The chat is blowing up. I was actually speaking to a friend on the phone prior, and she woke up at 3 a.m. too. If you woke up at 3 a.m., you could let us know in the comments right now. But a lot of people might have been shook up at 3 a.m. Last night. And this is, something that happens to a lot of people when the energies are high. And the energies are high right now. It's a lot to handle. It's very tough, overcoming everything. You're looking to replenish your energy. It's very difficult, right? So you're spending more time out in the sun, out in nature, finding ways. There's no one to talk to. There's no replenishment of certain things. So you have to overcome these things because, as my Nana always said, there's a time for this and a time for that. Everything has its peaks and valleys. Right now we could be in a valley. There is a great power in showing up every day. And that's one of the things that I try to show on this channel, in our community, in the beautiful vibration of authenticity. There's a great power in just showing up every day. Don't have expectations. Let it go. It's hard to show up with a smile on your face as you go through chaos, as you're in the unknown. It's hard when you're in the unknown. I'm sharing authentically. You might be going through the unknown right now. Will you get a job? Will you get a relationship? Will you get out of the relationship that doesn't serve you? Nobody knows. Everyone's going through a different thing right now. And when you're in this unknown, when you're in the chaos, it's very difficult to even muster the energy to show up every single day. But it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you could get hit and keep moving forward. And that's why you have to just keep going, because you never know when that day is the day. One day, I've done this for so long. One day we could say to ourselves, today is the day. And if you didn't show up, you don't benefit. You have to show up every single day. Every single day, if you show up, say to God, I'm here to show up every single day. And put out to the world whatever you have. Start focusing on yourself. Start focusing on the things that you actually enjoy. Stop worrying about being a people pleaser. You'll lose yourself. You're never going to make everyone happy. I give you the example. So many people love this channel. We have approximately a 99.7% like to dislike ratio in the data. And so you have to say to yourself, no matter how much you love, you can say, oh, wow, it's so beautiful. There's still 0.3% will have to press. I will press the thumbs down button. So that's the thing that we have to realize. You will never please 100% of the people. If you are outperforming the law of 80-20, then you're doing okay, kid. That's actually the laws of the universe. Yes, and if you just stumbled on, please hit that like button. You smash that like button. We're going to get it to over 99.8%. We're going to get the likes to 99.8%. You could smash that like button. We're going to raise the data 99.8%. A like to dislike. We're headed there. But this is the authentic journey, and when you show up every day, when you I had some experiences yesterday. Was sightseeing and going around the town with my sister. Good bonding experience yesterday, and it's you don't get to do these things if you just sit on the couch. Meeting new people. You never know who you meet out in public. So you do have to try these things, even though you might get drained going into public as an empath. So yeah, you have to realize that you got to get up. It's very difficult, especially when your energy is drained. Get up off the mat. Get up, Rock. Gotta be like Mickey. Get up, Rock. You got to get up. So that's called the activation energy. Activation energy is it's going to take more than everyday energy. to start something when something is at a standstill. Like right now, there could be zero momentum. Oh, look at that, 555. Beautiful numbers coming in today. So we have the synchronicities everywhere right now. We got the 555s rolling in right now. It's hard when you don't have momentum. Momentum is literally something that has to be looked at. Momentum is a real thing, and that's why your momentum could, be stopped on purpose. There could be sabotage on your life, and you didn't even know it. So you have to realize that it's all a domino effect. Once that first domino starts going, then everything's going to start going down. Everything is going to start rolling. Momentum is a real thing. So that's why, we talk about picking each other up. We talk about the vibrational synchronization. It's really important to, to come together and pick each other up at times. And, I've seen that over the past few years. I could be picking someone up, and then when I'm down, that person is picking me up. And that's actually how we're supposed to move forward, by picking each other up. And even Dr. Bruce Lipton, the fake science that's out there, they talk about survival of the fittest and about competition. It is never about competition. It's about cooperation. Everyone's got to get on the same page now. It's about cooperation. They even had it on Sesame Street. Remember Sesame Street? They had the song, cooperation makes it happen. Cooperation, working together, sing it. Someone has to remember that. I know you remember that. Please put a like on the video. You can remember the things when you were babysitting your sister as a child. And it's all about... It's all about cooperation. We have a tremendous post up on Patreon from yesterday. Check it out. We're all rising up right now, and these are the things that that pick us up while we're down, and everything is changing. I've said it over and over and over and over and over again. This reality is about to change. And it will never be the same again. Look at your life. Look at your life in the past 4 years. Look at your life in the past 4 months. Isn't it crazy how fast it could change? It's unbelievable. It changes so fast because you're leaving an old timeline. You're leaving an old reality, and you're headed to the 5th dimension. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm very grateful for all of you. We are literally building the community. Grateful for the support at this time. Please join our Patreon. There's a link at the pinned comment. Visit the channel page. Check out the description. Some of you are familiar with my good friend Adam Gell. He will be leading a drumming session at 10 a.m. We're all going to do the healing together today. Tremendous. You should check it out. He's done the drumming with me. It's really you learn a lot about yourself, and it's very healing. And I play the love bowl. That's my thing. Some people do the drumming, and we learn a lot about ourselves. And that's what this Our Everyday Lives is all about. We're going to be bringing forth so many great people. Everyone deserves a voice. It's my honor to bring a voice to these people. Let everyone rise up at this time. The Schumann resonance is giving us the energies to embrace the future of the 555. We're headed to the 5th dimension right now, and this is the new Earth. So where your attention goes, that's where the energy flows. I'm grateful for all of your attention. We are here 9 a.m. Eastern time, paying attention to this channel on a daily basis. It's really helpful. We're also on Patreon. You should check it out, and we're constantly growing on there as well. And we're communicating on the other, and we have a group chat too. Everyone needs group chats too. Links are in the description. I love each and every one of you. We'll be back on tomorrow. Leave a comment. Did you wake up at 3 a.m. last night? Are you feeling the energies right now? Are you becoming more in alignment? Is the Holy Spirit fire rising inside of you right now? Let us know in the comments. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste.